Okay. We're in prologue to tomorrow. Two months later, after the events of Silas' main story. Okay.
In the dimly lit room, silhouettes lurk in the shadows.
I already sound ill. I sound more like nasally. Apologies for VOD watchers. I'm a bit ill, but I'm fighting for my life. I'll try and read as best as possible.
Holographic screens flicker with images of protocores being sold. Each flash is accompanied by a symbol marking their status. In the corner is a man whose pockets are heavy with poker chips. He takes out his phone and inputs an encrypted code with ease. The dark web interface on the screen sputters, then pops up a series of windows, even more mysterious.
Oh my god! An ether core appears. True or false? Top secret. The truth behind the M109 zone incident. Does the ether core exist? Who takes the rumor seriously and believes there is an ether core? Something a few known. Only a few know about the ether core right now. There aren't many possibilities, so guessing isn't necessary. Classified matter flux leak in the northern something suburbs is caused by blah 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 blah. Who will be the next to lose their cool? Why? You will think there's an ether core? Ether core clues for the highest bidder. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Anyone know about what happened in the no hunt zone last night? I heard the core of the proto field got wrecked to the M109 zone. Rumors say over 50 wanderers showed up out of thin air, almost causing a riot. Maybe an ether core attracted the wanderers? Someone trying to frame the wanderers, maybe. Don't spread rumors. Ah. Saw known protocol smugglers near the Silver Screen Hotel. Lead? Investigate, report back. Shame I can't scroll through that. Being nasal will probably help my accent. Maybe, that's true. But it's painful.
A photo appears on the screen. Surrounded by bodyguards, a notorious protocore merchant walks into the hotel.
Welcome to the Silver Screen Hotel.
We work overtime for 2 months dealing with these protocore smugglers. After that, it's vacation time.
Yippee!
Several hidden bugs and cameras fall as Simone deactivates them. She brushes off the dust on her hands and casually tosses a transmitter into the corner.
After Operation Ether Ordeal secretly started, this is our first mission together.
Ordeal. Fran?
I figured we'd have chances to work together since you are also here, but things have gotten hectic with mission after mission.
I just realized it's almost my bedtime notification on my phone, so it's gonna pop up and be like, bedtime! Turn that off, or you will see my bedtime. Let's set my bedtime to 5 AM. That'll work.
Simone used to be in Unicorn's armament tech. She has the micro-modification evol.
Oh, that's a useful evol.
And ever since she increased my hunter firearms firing rate by 2-fold, we've got along well.
Ever since she made my gun cracked as fuck, she's been my bestie.
Yeah, Linghan's been a mess lately. I wonder when things will settle down.
At least it's nothing compared to the N109 zone. I heard you went in all by yourself 2 months ago. You made a mess out of Ani Kindness's protocore auction and left unscathed. You even managed to...
give a big old kiss to the leader of Ani Kindness? It sure didn't.
She lowers her voice. Her tone is half teasing, half curious.
You even managed to get your hands on a real ether core, right?
Managed to get my hands on something. Ellipses. An ether core.
The very ether core is resting inside my heart as an energy cluster. It's a secret. I haven't told anyone, not even the association's president. At a loss for words, I put on a helpless look. This is getting out of hand. At this rate, people will be saying I took down Silas all by myself and stopped Anakinus from taking over the N109 zone.
Who knows? Aren't you one of the few Anhosin class evolvers we have? Anyway, the N109 zone whispers about an ether core, and suddenly the groups on the dark web go nuts.
I took him down, alright. I don't know how to follow that up with something witty. You know what I mean?
I thought the association wouldn't bat an eye, but then Captain Jenna showed up and dragged me into the special operations team. It feels like we stumbled into something big, and that rumor being passed around becomes a truth. I always believed the ether core existed. I just never thought there was more than one.
Well, just remember I need to get my beep-bub. 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 Beep-bub.
If these smugglers have the real deal, that baby's going straight into my railgun.
The elevator keeps climbing, as if it's taking us to a rooftop that's directly under the Deepspace tunnel. For a second, I feel like I'm back under the N109 zone sky.
Allow me to jog your memory.
Sorry, his voice just does things to me.
From your past to your future, to even all the crimes you'll inevitably commit.
I'm ill, you can't make me do this, Silas! I'm gonna cough.
After all, you and me, we're the same.
Yep.
My memories are too fragmented and unclear. Is it because of this ether core? My hand touches my chest, the warmth pulsating like another heartbeat.
Imagine feeling
Heads
that.
up, you two. We hacked the hotel's security system. You've been whitelisted and can
Ooh.
come and go as you please.
Hi, Andrew. Imagine, like, feeling, like, almost 2 heartbeats when you put your hand on your chest. Like, what would that feel like? It's slightly unsettling to me.
Andrew, the captain of data analysis, is micromanaging all the intel for Operation Ether Ordeal. He's communicating via earpiece.
You don't? No, I don't.
Rendezvous in conference room 3909. It'll be showtime in 5 minutes.
Who's the character that has 2 hearts? Does Doctor Who have 2 hearts? Is that the thing? I haven't seen Doctor Who in years. Not since I was a kid. But I think I vaguely remember him having 2 hearts or something. Sure is. Nailed it.
A holographic 3D map of the hotel flickers to life before me, modules snapping into place.
My voice is going.
Simone winks. She's very proud of her latest gadget.
The moment you meet up with the target, Evo will be transmitted through your contact lenses device to alter his memories.
Okay.
He'll think you're the buyer he met before.
We're gaslighting. Gaslighting evil. Love that.
You have a 30-minute window, so make it quick.
Understood. We'll grab the item and see if an ether core is present.
Anyway, we can fight our way out if things go south. Are you doubting my new gadget or her evol?
Simone adjusts my dress as she equips a protofield disruptor that's shaped like an earring. Our reflections stare back at us in the glass. Simone looks stylish in her secretary attire, and I'm wearing a simple, elegant dress. I didn't think I would be an heiress again after I returned working as a hunter. At least my time in the N109 zone taught me how to bluff. A ding announces that we've arrived on the 39th floor. Simone and I exchange a look. Here we are. Let's do this.
Whoa. Whoa. New discovery.
1 hour later.
With all this fuss, I thought I'd finally see the real deal. But these were all duds.
Oh, it was all for nothing.
While we didn't get an ether core, the mission wasn't a waste of time. We have these modified protocores. The protocore smugglers are taken away, and Simone and I return to the Hunters Association.
Special authorization confirmed. Good job, everyone. Do your weapons or gear need to be maintained or repaired? Put them on the table.
Me when I do a robot voice.
And just between you and me, Hunter's Huntin' is serving a fancy meal tonight.
Ooh.
Don't miss out.
The little robot loudly whispers as it almost waddles to the armory with my weapon.
Simone, your gear's suffered some wear and tear lately. Over 65% of it has been damaged in the past 2 weeks.
Damn, it's like playing Final Fantasy 14. Can anyone do repairs? Can anyone repair my gear, please?
If she didn't help you control your evil, that number would have been higher. 70% at least.
Wow.
Andrew is glued to his multi-screen setup. The windows flicker to life like a digital digital butterfly swarm.
Look, if building a powerful weapon turns out to be a mistake, you can punish me. Also, lead Andrew, it's been 2 months already. Are there any signs of that ether core? I can understand why the association hasn't told anyone about this. It can't be about saving face, no?
It's like that meme of like when you're at the party, but MC's like standing in the corner of the association with all of their colleagues. And it's like they don't know that the other ether core's inside my heart. They don't know. They don't know I have the ether core inside me.
Alright, check this out.
Oh, hi, Jenna. Check this out. Jenna does a backflip. Wow, that's so cool. Come on.
A rolled-up combat uniform lands on the table. We look up to see Jenna walking toward the control desk.
Captain, what's going on?
Fly. A weird yet familiar feeling pulls at my chest. I unfold the uniform. There lies a flat, round object I recognize.
It's a hurt knave's head.
Ooh, oh, okay.
Simone wrinkles her nose in disgust. Without missing a beat, she snatches a pen from Andrew's desk and uses it to push the head away. She ignores the look on his face. How could they just leave a head? Where's the protocore? Jenna finishes drinking her water and tears open a package. She takes out a bread roll. She's so unbothered.
Because there was only the head.
Oh.
It showed up on Faye Street without anything else. The protocore must still be in its body, but who knows where that is.
Oh.
So, already you can see something's not right here.
Everyone casts their gaze on me. I slowly nod. I can sense a protocurve. It's similar to the one I brought back from No Hunt Zone 7 2 months ago, but there's more to it. Is it related to the ether core?
Yes, we've detected a large beta protocurve on this head.
Oh, I never knew that was beta. I never knew that.
That's a new fancy term. Captain, what's a beta protocurve?
Is alpha just an A? Oh, Supreme Bro, thank you so much for the 11 months. Welcome back. I appreciate it. I hope we're doing good. I'm so jealous. I wish I went to MCM. It looked like it was a fun. A lot of my friends went. But I was busy, girl.
Jenna takes a moment to gather herself. She stands up, and the control desk flickers a couple of times. A holographic 3D map is projected from it.
Remember that incident last month? It occurred on the 8th at 9 a.m. Lincoln Bridge's main pier disappeared from the river for 20 minutes.
Whoa, that must be very inconvenient for the people using the bridge and on the bridge.
And on the 14th at 3 a.m., rainbow mists appeared in Goldwood City. Specifically, they materialized in 6 districts within 4 seconds of one another.
Wow.
Then on the 29th, an incident occurred at 4:30 p.m. An ice cream parlor in the Ring Imperial Center was flipped, and customers on the top floor were trapped in the first floor's freezer.
Oh, that sounds awful.
The Wanderers behind these have one thing in common. The protocurve produced by their protocores are capable of distorting space itself.
Okay.
We're calling this unique protocurve a beta protocurve for now.
Right. Got it.
I won't get into
Purple?
the details of the analysis. However, after comparing it with the protocurve produced from the Deepspace tunnel region that's in the N109 zone, our current findings reveal that...
Jenna leans forward. Her grip... she grips the control desk to emphasize her words.
an ether core is involved.
Dun dun dun.
Based on our observations of these wanderers, the Intel Department and Advanced Tech Labs predict we'll observe more beta protocurves in the future.
I see.
That's where new ether cores might appear.
On the map, with Lincoln City at its center, points of interest start appearing. They are potential locations, and they're everywhere. Some are even thousands of kilometers away from the city.
Everyone, it's getting dark.
It's actually quite light outside, Captain Jenna.
Night will fall.
Oh,
And we all know the big guys lurking in Lincoln's shadows are about to make their move.
okay, that sounds quite foreboding. Oh, now it's dark outside. Well, guess she was right.
Captain Jenna revealed a lot of info today. There's another ether core aside from the one in my heart, and the one in Silas's eye. But it could be any of those locations. And this ether core might be incomplete, similar to how the one in my heart was at first. It will take some time to find that ether core.
Our mission goes beyond just collecting ether cores. We also need to investigate the shady organizations that covet them for their own goals. They're essentially a ticking time bomb. We'll split up for now, but try not to alert the enemy. We don't want to make things worse.
Got it, Queen.
Hey, I don't know what you went through in the N109 zone, but...
Insert witty comment about Silas. I don't know what you were doing in the N109 zone. I was doing the leader of honor kindness, that's what I was doing.
This operation is a marathon, not a sprint.
Okay.
Don't be a hero every 5 seconds. Patience is key.
Yes, ma'am.
After spitting out my toothpaste, I put down my toothbrush and stare at my reflection in the bathroom mirror. I unearthed some interesting info in the Association's archives today. There are also a few loose ends from my time in the M109 zone that need to be addressed. I should first deal with what I can handle right now, so...
And this is where we get to choose. You can do a vote. So would you like to investigate Zane's branch, Raphael's branch, or Xavier's branch? We'll end up doing all of them. But whichever one you'd like to do first. Let's do a poll. Hold on. Whomst? Xavier. Zane. Zane. Raphael. I'm gonna do 1 minute. Okay. Which do you like the most? I'm not telling you. I've done them all before, so it doesn't matter whose we do first. Hence why I'll give you guys the choice. Who are you most curious about? Oh, there's 2 Zanes immediately. I know, but there's 2 Zane gullies here though. Vote. Otherwise, Zane girlie speak for all, and it shall be Zane. I think it's gonna be Zane. No one else wants to vote. Oh no, Raphael. Oh, it's tied. Oh, there's so many Raphael ones now. Raphael. Raphael's gonna take it. Damn, Raphael with the last minute steal. Tee hee. Hi, Yellowfish. Well, well, well. Looks like there's a bunch of Raphael fuckers in chat. Okay, guess we'll do Raphael. Let me just check how are we doing battery wise. 69%. It was fate that it was Raphael. Okay. Let's go.
Jewelry, luxury homes, connections. The wealth Maxwell has accumulated extends beyond mere money. According to insiders, Maxwell, who made a name for himself, possesses exceptional jewelry appraisal skills ever since he was young. I think of the bit through. I appreciate it. Very late stream today, yes. The banquet he's preparing for his wedding anniversary this year will be held on a private island. All invitees, I say that, are wealthy celebrities. It'll be hard to get close to someone like him. Besides, this person is already on the association's watch list. Looks like I'll have to tap into my precious connections to complete this mission. The villa on the bay quietly sits in the cool, salty sea air. Welcoming my arrival, the familiar iron gate is half open, as always. I need to remind him that this habit of leaving the door open should be broken.
Silly fishy. Always forgets to lock his door.
I close the door behind me and head to Raphael's studio.
Like, don't get me wrong. It looks so much better. But your position still isn't visually appealing.
Hello, Raphael.
There are other people here? That's rare.
Oh, I was still reverb, but oh hi! Also,
the wind blows open another door before I can reach it, and the sound of waves resounding inside the house rushes to greet me. In front of the large floor-to-ceiling window, an unusual figure swings their arms as they are bathed in sunlight. Raphael?
Oh, he's all dressed up! Cute.
Raphael, dressed in formal clothes, turns around. A smile appears on his face as he places his right hand on his chest. He bows.
Welcome, my esteemed guest. Please, take a seat.
What the? He points at a cushioned high-backed chair by the small dining table next to him. With his gaze, he urges me to sit. When you mentioned a concert, you were talking about this. It's happening now?
Of course.
I didn't read that properly, oh well. Sunlight washes over the chair. A cup of tea sits on the edge of the table, and a dark red plush carpet covers the floor. He put a lot of thought into preparing this. He's not messing around.
Since the audience is here, the concert can officially begin.
So silly. I can't help but let my gaze fall on the thin paintbrush in Raphael's hand.
Watch closely. This isn't just any paintbrush.
You about to do magic trick. Oh, it's playing the silly music. Raphael slightly lifts his chin to create suspense. Then he turns back to the floor-to-ceiling window. He holds the paintbrush and poses. If I'm not mistaken, that's the pose a conductor does.
Is everyone ready?
I look around the room again. I'm the only one here. He's so silly. Even if we count the beach, only a few seagulls are perched nearby. They're preening their feathers. Oh god, it's so difficult to say the words whilst I'm sick and doing an accent. Oh my god. I'm ready.
Cookies.
What? I forgot that this even happens. He's so silly. The seagulls on the beach suddenly turn their heads toward Raphael. They stretch their necks and squawk loudly. Hold on.
There's no time. Lemons.
The joyful cries of the seagulls immediately change at the same time. They hit a difficult high-pitched note and hold it for a while. The cool sea breeze lifts the hem of his suit and blends with the warm sunlight to create a relaxing, refreshing experience. Raphael's pose is simple yet subtly expressive. His eyes are half closed, as if he's engrossed in the melodious tune. Assuming this is a mime performance, it's perfect in terms of being a concert. It's a shame I can't mute the world. Before the seagulls' maddening cries overwhelm my mind, I go to the window and set down a plate of cookies and lemons. The rhythmic cries stop. Seagulls fly in to snatch the food before scattering. They're satisfied. Hi, Nausicaa.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry I stopped his concert. Congrats on the marriage, thank you. Me and Silas are very happy. Happily married. Raphael watches the seagulls disband. He reluctantly puts down his paintbrush.
Not only did you interrupt the conductor, but you also fed the orchestra during a concert. I've never met an audience member as audacious as you.
You got married? Yeah, I reached level 100. So now we have wedding rings. It's very cute. Weren't these supposed to bribe the seagulls so they stay quiet?
Okay, I guess that was pretty obvious.
Tell me to bring my noise-canceling headphones next time. Raphael points to the earbuds, headphones, and pillow on the sofa.
I think it's pretty clear how I've spent these past few days. These seagulls are so noisy that I can't get anything done, you know. If I don't find a way to discipline them soon, I'll have to resort to drastic measures.
What the? The seagulls finish the food on the plate and flap their wings. They fly toward the azure ocean.
Well, a hasty curtain call is to be expected for a seagull performance. The weather's so nice today. Do I have the honor of inviting you to afternoon tea since the concert's over?
Being so polite. Twirling the paintbrush in his hand, Raphael walks to the small dining table. He lifts the tablecloth with the paintbrush's handle.
I was planning to surprise you when it ended, but I suppose my plans can never keep up with you.
Was the concert only the beginning? Is this the real reason why you invited me over?
No.
Okay. Oh, it's getting serious.
The aroma of the food lingers in the air as Raphael pours me a cup of hot tea. His gaze implies there's more than meets the eye as it's reflected in the drink's ripples.
I heard some rumors, and even if I didn't invite you, you'd probably find me of your own accord.
Looks like the sea breeze is good at carrying news.
Since you left the N109 zone, certain eyes that lurk in the shadows are waiting for the play's next act. Problems keep coming up. I'm not sure which one you'll deal with first, though. So, I'll take the initiative and offer you a reward of your choice.
Ew. The rare display of honesty and underlying assertiveness catches me off guard. He's already in control of the conversation. I swallow my food. After contemplating my choices, I pick up my tea and extend it toward him with a question. Why don't you be even more honest? Is there something that needs my immediate attention?
Not necessarily, but it is something only you can do.
Ew. Me?
Yes, only you.
The corner of Raphael's mouth curls up. As we clink glasses, his expression carries a hint of determination. I know this matter is anything but ordinary for him and me.
Breaking the shackles of time requires patience. As they say, haste makes waste.
Haste makes waste.
Let's talk about your issue first, yeah?
So a lot of these, I need to replay the myths that I have for them, but I think a lot of these, like, the branches for Xavier, Zane, and Raphael link to their myths. One of them, at least, I think. I'm not sure. I'm a bit confuzzled when it comes to Raphael's, but I know for a fact that Zane and Xavier's, because I've played their myths properly. Or at least the ones that link to this main story these main story branches. I'll also have to read these again, because I've read all of these. This is like a gold mine of lore. Anyway. We delve deeper. This is Raphael's... This looks like Raphael's room. It's not. I don't think it is. What a cool bedroom.
The well-known tycoon, Maxwell, is on the association's watch list for suspected involvement in illegal protocore smuggling. At the last auction he attended, he bought a set of jewelry that wasn't top tier for a high price and claimed it was for his wedding anniversary. Would a wealthy entrepreneur skilled in jewelry appraisal make such a mistake?
Based on our intel, the association suspects this was an illegal protocore transaction disguised as a jewelry auction.
Oh yeah, they changed Jenna's VA. That makes me sad.
And when we look at the price, if it's really related to protocores, it must be no ordinary type.
This is a flashback, so I'll put rebub on. In other words, an ether core might be hidden in that jewelry.
We don't have any conclusive evidence at the moment, so we can't confiscate his assets. You'll have to do an undercover
Oh, sorry, I cut you off, Captain Jenna. I'm so sorry. Yes, Captain. My bad, girl.
Maxwell plans to give the jewelry to his wife at the banquet. If I attend, I might be able to inspect it. As for getting my hands on an invitation from a tycoon. Fishy. Only you can do this, Raphael.
I know. Your eyes already acknowledged how wonderful I am the moment you walked through that door. You don't need to butter me up even more.
So funny. Raphael leaves the changing room with his hands behind his back. Anticipation builds with each step he takes. Rat shake. Yeah, me when I shake him. He is so shakeable. I love him. What about the invitation?
Didn't I say I'd present you with a reward of your choice? Here you go.
Oh, thanks. A shadow falls in front of me. Raphael covers my face with one hand and ties something at the back of my head with the other. A mask? I raise my hand and touch the smooth surface. The object is sort of firm. Raphael wraps an arm around my shoulder and leads me to the mirror. He is shakeable, microwavable, and squishable. A mask for a masquerade?
And the invitation to Maxwell's private banquet.
Wow. Thanks, Fishy. All affectionate. Yeah, all very affectionate. Raphael stands behind me. He appears to be dissatisfied with how the mask is positioned. While talking, he undoes the knot and reties it.
Maxwell and his wife Gabriella met at a masquerade ball. The theme of their wedding anniversary is reliving the moment. Guests will wear customized masks as part of his commemorative gift.
Oh, it sounds like he really loves his wife. But these masks are custom made. So they must represent its wearer's identity, right? Oh.
Yup. Your clothes and jewelry are ready too. Now's the perfect time to get acquainted with your new identity.
By being a wife? I'm joking. I would never betray Silas. I'm joking, but I love him. I love all of them. In my mind, you know what? I just have 5 iPad boyfriends, but I married one of them. Silas is my husband. Everyone else is my boyfriends. Smiles. Affectionate. I glance at my reflection in the mirror. I notice Raphael's somewhat extravagant formal attire that suits a masquerade. So, you're not an artist? Artist? I don't know why I said it like that. Artist? I'm curious about the new relationship you set up for us. Mischievous, Raphael winks at me as I'm looking at my reflection in the mirror.
A new, talented opera singer who's accompanied by a dedicated manager, bodyguard, and assistant.
Which one of us is the opera singer?
I'm definitely not your manager, bodyguard, or assistant. I never accept side gigs.
He's funny for that. I never accept side gigs. Sing for us, Raphael. There is a secret time, I think, where he sings for you. He does sing. It's very sweet. He sings you a little lullaby to go to sleep. 3 days later, on a luxurious yacht, the banquet is in full swing. Melodious music accompanies the event. I quietly touch the back of my head, the mask is on my face, and the strap shows no sign of becoming loose. Raphael just tied that shit on, it's not coming off. With a champagne glass in hand, I stand behind Raphael. I occasionally pretend to take a sip as I observe the people around us.
Why are you so far away?
Yeah, that'll definitely... a mask. It's half a mask. They definitely will not know he's the famous painter Raphael with that disguise. Raphael, who's also wearing a mask, I'd say that isn't even a mask, turns around and looks at the distance between us with some confusion. He gestures for me to come closer.
Your clothes and mannerisms are your face in a banquet like this, which means they're under everyone's scrutiny. So, people are gonna think I brought an assassin with me when you stand over there like that.
I mouth, "This is the distance a bodyguard should be at," to Raphael.
Wow. He just wants to cuddle.
Resigned, Raphael lowers his head and walks over to stand beside me.
Then switch your role to manager so we can be near each other. Besides, when you first became my bodyguard, you weren't this meticulous about keeping your distance.
Just as Raphael's about to say something, a man wearing a jester mask walks over to us. Joker Persona 5?!
It's Joker Persona 5. Diddle-a-da.
My intuition as a bodyguard makes me step forward to protect Raphael, who's behind me.
He's just here to talk. You don't need to be on high alert.
I nod and step aside. Standing next to Raphael, I watch as Raphael starts a conversation with him.
Your bodyguard is competent.
Lol. Smiling, Raphael looks at me.
Being modest would be a disservice to her. Having her around is the best thing that's happened to me.
Aw. Aw. Aw.
Ever since he's boarded the yacht, Raphael's speech and enunciation has changed. His gestures are also more exaggerated than usual. It's like he's a real opera singer.
Interesting. Maxwell made this mask and brooch for Yosef. He should be over 70 right now. But you sound like a young man.
Ah.
Here we go. I feel a little on edge, but my expression remains calm as I take the wine glass from Raphael's hand.
Are you saying that 70-year-old Yosef should disregard his health and attend in person?
Youngsters like yourself are very sharp-tongued. While Yosef and I were drinking tea and playing chess, you were probably having fun somewhere else.
Whoa. We're posing, I think, as, like, Raphael's, like, his nephew or something, I think?
Judging by your attitude, you must be an old friend of his, good sir. Has he not taken the time to share some of his insight with you? For example, how does a person avoid becoming an annoying old man?
Watch your tongue. Did Maxwell actually allow someone like you to attend this banquet?
I like reverbed in my ears.
On the hold of the ship, the crisp sound of clinking glasses captures everyone's attention. A middle-aged man wearing a dark purple velvet suit stands up with a glass of wine. His smile is barely concealed under his mask.
I'd like to thank everyone for attending this banquet.
What was that? I can't hear you, mate. I'm pretty quiet.
Tomorrow is my 40th wedding anniversary with Gabriella.
Oh!
The yacht will arrive at the island where the event will be held.
Okay. It's quite quiet. So look at this man a microphone. Yeah.
Upon seeing the host, the jester reluctantly closes his mouth. He angrily glares at Raphael before walking away. Raphael adjusts his mask and discreetly curls fingers at his side. Yeah, discreetly curls fingers at his side. He's beckoning me. Once I'm next to him, we start quietly talking to each other. Is it time for plan B?
Yeah, remember to act natural. Leave the dramatic parts to me.
Don't worry, I will. Meow. The voice change. Oh, thank you. I do voice acting, yes. Meow.
All of you have probably heard about
Get this man a microphone, bro. I cannot hear him. Damn, he's so quiet.
Maxwell gestures to the cabin, and everyone's gazes shift. A tall bodyguard leaves the cabin while holding a jewelry box adorned with an intricate floral pattern.
Wait, it's inner thought reverb.
Following Maxwell's directions, the bodyguard places the jewelry box on a display that's been specifically crafted for it. It's located at the front of the banquet hall. Bathed in meticulously placed lighting, accompanied by perfect angles and color. Oh, sorry, my brain went through a loop reading that as color, because there's no U in it, but it's the American spelling. The jewelry resembles a solidified dark blue tranquil ocean. This might be a good chance to get a closer look.
You also must have heard about the people who...
Damn, I cannot hear a fucking word that man's saying. Someone get him a microphone, bro. I don't know what it is. I don't know what he's saying. I so... Tell the reverb up. As Maxwell lightly joked about himself, everyone joined in with good-natured laughter.
When the official banquet begins, I will let everyone know that its true value is far beyond the money I spent.
It must be the perfect piece of jewelry for Gabriella, since he spent so much money on it.
I heard it compliments Gabriella's eyes. Maybe that's the reason.
Not very max of Maxwell to be minimum volume.
I hear the guest conversations around me. Recalling Maxwell's files, I shake my head. Raphael understands the meaning behind my gaze and follows me.
Come on, fishy. Time to investigate.
You can't wait to get closer to Maxwell.
And, cause I can't hear him, bro! Get him a microphone!
He's annoying. The jester follows us, and his unabashedly rude remarks catches Maxwell's attention.
What's going on?
Nothing. We came to give you a microphone, good sir.
As soon as Maxwell walks away from the display, the bodyguard carefully closes the jewelry box, picks it up, and leaves the way he came.
Aw, dang.
Raphael and I exchange a glance and decide to stay still for now.
This is good. Maxwell, would you kindly introduce this young man?
He's Yosef's nephew or something.
Who's this young man wearing Yosef's family brooch?
Brooch?
He's strutting around like he's some kind of VIP.
Sir, please keep your distance from my employer.
I can't say that with a straight face! Raphael, shitting, crying, throwing up behind me. Get behind me, princess.
Sir, please keep your distance from my employer.
What are you talking about? People like you can't even dream of talking to me.
Raphael, seemingly unfazed, bows toward Maxwell and lowers his head with an air of grace. Maybe if someone else did it, it would seem pretentious, but his gesture only brings to mind phrases such as an elegant gentleman.
It's been a while, Maxwell. Allow me to greet you on behalf of my uncle.
Yeah, I was correct. I do remember this.
Oh, Yes, of course.
Yes.
Allow me to introduce you. This is Yosef's distant nephew.
His distant nephew!
You should listen to him perform. He's truly an opera star in the making.
Really? Why haven't I heard about Yosef's opera-singing nephew?
Why are you asking about that? Do you even know all his legitimate and illegitimate children? Have you met them? Or even held them, for that matter? It's almost like you know more about my family than I do.
The jester is taken aback. He's about to speak when Maxwell interrupts him with a cough.
Indeed. Why must a person meddle in another family's affairs? You should work on that nasty temper of yours.
Yeah, get his ass, Maxwell.
Understanding the implications of Maxwell's words, the jester presses his lips into a thin line and mutters under his breath, He's somewhat displeased.
That explains why you're so arrogant. You're an illegitimate child.
Annoyed, Raphael puts on a stern expression. I position myself between him and the jester.
All right,
Stop
young man.
fighting!
There's no need to get so worked up. I just heard your bodyguard threatening an elder.
What?
That's not right.
Me? We're on the same side. What the?
Sorry, I can't do anything about that. My bodyguard, who's also my manager, has a bad temper, especially when it comes to people offending me. I can't just ask her to stop being so protective of me, can I?
Squishes his little fishy cheeks, shakes him like a rat. I love him.
Maxwell raises an eyebrow before understanding the situation.
Youth.
Youth.
For my sake, why don't you all calm down? The night is still young. There's no need to waste it on trivial matters.
Raphael scoffs, but he immediately quiets down after I pat his back, then nods at Maxwell.
Now that the misunderstanding's been cleared up, I'd be happy to extend this courtesy to you. Let's head back and rest for a bit.
Raphael offers his elbow to me. Once I place my hand on his arm, he escorts me out of the banquet hall like a performer leaving the stage.
This is a long chapter.
Raphael heads to a secluded spot. He slows down, leans toward me, and exhales.
Acting is so exhausting.
Right? It is.
Thanks to him, no one will question us. It should be smooth sailing for our future operations from here on out.
Nice.
It's a shame the script changed from nephew to illegitimate child. There shouldn't be any problems, right?
The old man has countless illegitimate children. No one would bat an eye if word got out. At best, we'll get a few more disdainful looks.
That's good. We won't even I can't read! We won't even see someone rolling their eyes at us with,
I can't even read. Man, oh boy.
That's good. We won't even see someone rolling their eyes at us with these masks.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Well, maybe for me, not for you. Wearing half a mask, bro. Beneath the mask starts playing. I'm a shapeshifter. I forgot how many there are here, bloody hell. Did we just read 3? We did, right? Oh, I can't remember, dudes. We did. I'm leaving it for now. Meow, meow. Oh.
I wasn't able to, meow. I wasn't able to get close to the jewelry, so I didn't sense anything unusual. My hair hides the strap at the back of my head. Seeing me struggle to find it, Raphael helps me untie it. I can't help but rub my face the moment the mask comes off. It feels a little stiff.
Your target this time is jewelry?
He fiddles with my mask. His palm and slender fingers make it look delicate. What about you? Is pretending to be your manager, bodyguard, and assistant as far as my help goes?
What are your motivations, fishy?
He gazes out at the ocean, his exposed half-face showing a pensive expression.
Don't worry. I'll tell you everything when the time comes.
No, tell me now! He's so secretive.
I'm not saying anything now, because I'm worried the info dump will overload your brain.
Okay, that's valid. That's true. Fine.
Now I'm even more curious.
Surely you have other questions besides what I'm actually after. Why not ask a simple one?
Why are you wearing half a mask? You're wearing a disguise for a reason. Are you hiding from people who posted your bounty on the dark web? Oh yeah, he has a bounty.
It's part of the reason, yeah. But I have other enemies.
He's got so many enemies. They're also on this ship?
They're also on this ship.
Oh. I expected as much, but I still let out a soft sigh. Why do I always... Why do I always feel like you're dragging me into trouble?
Don't worry about it. Considering how strong you are, no one can beat you in a fist fight.
In a fist fight? He's expecting me to just square up and punch people in the face if things, like, go tits up. I knew it. Nothing is ever simple when you need me to be involved. Raphael keeps smiling. He lifts my right hand and gently presses it against his cheek. It's a gesture of gentlemanly courtesy.
I guess I should apologize, huh? But I have a feeling that's not what you want right now.
What do I want right now? Huh? What? His mask has more decorations than mine. Its rough, uneven texture creates an illusion of warmth as it's caressed. My fingers trace the edge of the mask and descend to his jawline. I almost touch his skin. Can you guess what I want? Where is this going? Whoa! I remember this! What are you staring at me? Help!
A mission that won't let the night go to waste?
Why is there an hour going down? Oh, I did not remember this. I did not remember this in the main story. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, hello! Ladies, calm down. Ugh. My hand lands on Raphael's wrist, and I pull him toward me. Correct. I'll wait until the dead of night to pull off a grand heist. Want to be my partner in crime? The mask's frozen smile is brimming with vitality. With the vitality Raphael has infused into it. It almost comes to life as its wearer gazes at me.
The sea at night is the perfect stage for a magnificent performance. I'm honored I get to share it with you.
Damn. I just pulled him in and I was like, do you want to commit crimes with me, baby girl? And he was like, yes. Bites the wall. How much content can you not remember? Well, I remember, major story beats. I remember major story beats, but all the in-between, like, I know how this ends. But all the in-between is a bit blurry to me, because I haven't revisited it in so long. So this is good, because it means if something comes up with the main story update that's happened recently, it's gonna be really fresh in my mind now. While the guards change shifts, the corridor is empty. It's the perfect time to start our mission. I already know the yacht's map by heart. I carefully push open the door and bring Raphael with me. Take a left at 3594. Go up the stairs and then take another left before walking to 4136. Go through the side door and cross the terrace. That's how you'll reach the security room.
Are you sure we won't get caught by the patrolling guards?
Of course. Don't forget, I'm not doing this by myself. I adjust my earring, or rather, Or rather, it's a small communication device disguised as an earring. The guard schedule, patrol routes, and the vault passcode are all in it.
Your association is truly a gathering of hidden talents.
Hurry up. The passcode changes every 10 minutes. It'll be tough if we miss our chance.
What?
We arrive at the terrace on the 4th floor, smoothly. It's not long until the vault's location appears within my line of sight. There are guards on patrol. We have to distract them.
Oh, he's gonna set fire to them.
That's easy. We just need an encore.
What do you mean?
A small flame flickers from his fingertip. I nod.
He's gonna start a fire on the boat, bro.
You're so good at this. How many people have you scared with that trick?
Who asked me to be her partner in crime?
Me.
Me. Yes. The communication device beeps. The passcode has been successfully deciphered. I gesture to Raphael. He nods, and a tiny flame...
You're a good man, Maxwell. Spending a fortune just to make your wife smile.
My small gift pales in comparison to your company's wealth and power.
We're overhearing something we shouldn't be overhearing right now. Oh my god. Why is Maxwell here?
Here.
The sound of laughter gets closer. Raphael opens the hatch in the corner of the room and corner of the floor and pulls me down. The door silently closes and our surroundings darken.
Oh. Find space together. Oh. Oh.
They play this music a lot during the sexy cards.
Just FYI.
The space below the deck is cramped and small. With the faint light from the automatic emergency light, I can barely make out the piles of items. Concerned with any noise would alert Maxwell and the others, Raphael and I have to stay close together and not move.
What's wrong?
Your hand is poking me. He hesitates before moving his hand aside and rests it on the clutter behind me, as if he's trying to wrap his arm around my waist.
Better.
Against the hazy light, his figure is hard to discern, but the depths of his gaze are front and center, profound as the ocean itself. I force myself to look away and focus on the communication above us.
Originally wanted to attend, but he couldn't leave. He asked us to send you and your wife his regards. You're too kind.
Can these people, talk about their everyday lives somewhere else? Is the passcode about to change?
It's okay. We still have at least 7 or 8 minutes. Let's wait.
But aren't you uncomfortable?
Of course I am, I say in my heart. Curled up in front of Raphael, I can't stretch my limbs. They're starting to feel numb. To make matters worse, a strand of hair falls across my face. It's almost in my eyes. I try to blow it away, but it doesn't do anything. Raphael's bangs slightly sway instead.
Let me help.
He raises his hand and moves it toward my cheek. However, his elbow hits the deck. Luckily, the people on the deck are still chatting and laughing. They didn't hear us. I'm fine. I can deal with it. I try to suppress the strange feeling of the hair on my face. That I completely get that feeling. There's just a hair on your face and you can't move it. But the more I try to ignore it, the more I focus on it. After a few moments, tears well up in my eyes. My vision starts to blur.
Don't move.
Help me. He lowers his head. Suddenly, I see him in much greater detail. He's so close that his eyelashes almost brush against my cheek. He has to be like that close. That's quite close. What the? Accompanied by the faint warmth of his breath, his nose touches the area between my eyebrows. They literally like visit. Maybe he just has really long eyelashes. Maybe he's like a camel. Following the curve of my brow ridge, he slowly moves that annoying strand of hair to the side. Did he move it with his nose? He moved it with his nose. He nuzzled me. Okay.
Is it better?
I force myself to nod calmly, trying to ignore the heat rising in my cheeks. I refocus on the conversation above us. And somehow, in the span of a few minutes, their conversation has changed completely.
Please think this over, Maxwell. As long as you're willing to give up Jewel Reef, feel free to name your price.
This would be a great opportunity for you to collaborate with Ever again.
Ever!
Don't you think? I'm sure your wife would agree.
Evil! Remember I told you all to write that down because they're evil? Write that down. Ever? A bit of doubt flashes through my mind when I hear that name. Judging by their conversation, this isn't the first time Maxwell has been involved with Ever. Is his Protocore smuggling business related to them?
I already told you. I'm never selling the island. Stop asking.
I'm not selling my island! Stop asking! Imagine owning an island. That's insane. I gotta turn light on in my kitchen for my cat because he's staring at me through the window. Hi, Rennie. Oh, baby.
Maxwell, we've been very sincere.
I have a hair on my face now. Raphael, move it with your nose, please. I can't get it.
Being at each other's throats won't benefit anyone, right?
Are you threatening me?
Oh, no. We wouldn't even consider it. But your anniversary is coming up. It'd be a shame if something went awry to ruin the event.
Maxwell sounds even more displeased. The three argue for a bit before parting ways on bad terms. I sigh when the sound of footsteps fades away. I reach out to open the hatch door. I really do have hair on my face. Are they gone?
Yeah, you can come out now. We'll be able to make it if we hurry.
Raphael leaps onto the deck first. Then he turns back and pulls me up. Sneaking around on a yacht is more annoying than fighting wanderers.
Really? Your reflexes and skills are remarkable. You might want to consider working as a spy.
No thanks. That means always being in a life or death situation. I just want to focus on staying alive. After closing the door, I'm about to stand up when I notice a figure in the distance. It's Maxwell again. Pull! Get off of me! I yank Raphael down. He stumbles and ends up crouching.
Who's there?
Oh, he's gonna think we're doing something naughty. Raphael pauses. Oh no! Is playing that music we really are gonna do? Oh no! Raphael pauses. He quickly realizes what's happening. Reacting faster than me, he cups my cheek.
Why are you crying? Are you feeling unwell? Or did I do something that made you upset?
Not us pretending to have a domestic. I'm not crying. I frown, pretending to be angry and aggressive as I look at him.
Yes, yes. But look at your face, cutie pie. Your cheeks are puffed out like a hamster's. Didn't you say the grape mousse at the banquet was delicious? We can order another one later. You don't want to eat it?
I do.
I knew it.
This performance successfully makes Maxwell stop in his tracks. He squints to scrutinize the two of us.
Are you...
Maxwell?
Hi. Raphael turns his head. Upon seeing Maxwell, he appears surprised. He quickly helps me stand up. I wipe away my imaginary tears, lower my head, and pretend to awkwardly hide behind Raphael.
Good evening. This is embarrassing to say the least.
So funny.
Did you have a fight with your girlfriend?
It's just one of those lovers' quarrels, you know. It's not a big deal. I thought we could take a breather.
Girlfriend. Love his quarrels, help.
I see.
I see. He sounds like he doesn't believe us. I can't help but feel nervous. Just then, a guard on patrol quickly approaches us. Puzzled, his gaze flits between us and Maxwell.
Mr. Maxwell, is everything all right?
You're just in time. I have to tell you something. Tighten the security in the vault tonight, and bring in a few more men to protect it.
Rats.
You must keep a close eye on the jewelry, and the deed to Jewel Reef.
Understood.
Well, at least we know now what's properly inside the vault. Oh.
This is bad. Our plan to sneak into the vault is ruined. I quietly tug at Raphael's sleeve, signaling that we should leave first.
Well, we'll be on our way. I hope you have a good rest of your night.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
Is there anything else?
Raphael pauses. In the blink of an eye, he smiles and turns to Maxwell, who walks up to us.
Stay away from the 4th floor if you want to get your mind off things.
Is he warning us? As I quickly run through 100 possibilities, Maxwell raises his hand and points upward.
Go to the bar or cafe on the 5th floor. There aren't a lot of people, and the atmosphere is better.
Okay, got it. Ooh. 33% in a dream. We're not gonna be able to finish it. Beaming. I wanted to get to the cool cutscene bit.
We would have already gotten the jewelry if it weren't for those 2 island buyers. Missing the opportunity that appeared before us, we return to our room. And even though I'm upset, I have a new suspicion. There must be something Ever wants on that island. Otherwise, they wouldn't be so focused on it.
Who knows? Maybe they have too much money to spend.
Raphael removes his mask and sets it aside. He rubs his wrist.
Before I injured my shoulder, now it's my wrist. It seems like my hands have to get tortured somehow whenever we're together.
He's talking about the cat.
It was an emergency. Are you hurt? Let me see.
Of course I am. Look.
Kiss the boo-boo better.
I hold up his wrist. Several minutes pass before I find a faint mark from a fingernail. Oh, it's a serious injury, all right.
He's such a little drama queen. Love him.
Raphael unbuttons his cuffs, loosens his collar, and sinks into the chair. He eases himself into a comfortable position.
Are you still thinking about the jewelry thing?
Yeah. I won't be able to catch Maxwell if I can't get close to it.
Honestly, I think this guy isn't as suspicious as you make him out to be. He wears his heart on his sleeve, you know. He's wealthy and hopelessly in love.
I doubt it. Since you decided to approach him, he must be more than just a rich, romantic fool.
He's a simple-minded, generous, wealthy guy I want to work with at some point. Is there a problem?
That excuse might fool others, but not me. I think Maxwell is far from innocent. Since this involves the association's secrets, I can't say much. I'm forced to beat around the bush. The protocore smuggling he's doing isn't a simple business venture.
Is that so?
Yes. Why would someone be looking for us at this time? Did we get noticed? I can't help but be on edge.
Relax. You're practically wearing "I'm not innocent" on your face right now. Even if they have ill intentions, do you really think the two of us can't handle it?
You're right. Raphael opens the door, but before I can see who it is, he turns around. He's holding a tray. Great moose?
Aren't you hungry after working for a whole night?
He ordered the moose, bro. He's funny.
The lighting on the small terrace outside the room is gentle. With the refreshing sea breeze, we have a nice dining spot. However...
It's okay if you don't want to eat moose, but don't be a meanie to it.
A meanie? I realize the dessert is a mess because I poked it so many times. I'll eat it. I devour a spoonful of mousse, but it's not long before I'm thinking about the jewelry again. It'll probably be in his wife's hands once the ship docks tomorrow. At that point, approaching it will be almost impossible. Do I have to talk to his wife? I'm not good at lying.
I see you're genuinely hungry.
He scoops the grapes off his dessert and gives them to me.
Thank you. Nom nom nom.
If you can't come up with anything, stop thinking about it for now. Where there's a will, there's a way. Maybe we'll get our chance once we reach the island. Shouldn't those two Ever people be a bigger problem than Maxwell?
Their obsession with buying the island is a little weird, but you can't blame them.
If you compare Ever to Maxwell, then that protocore smuggling stuff isn't something to be concerned about.
I'm a bit surprised, but I start thinking. Raphael's intelligence network is complex and full of secrets. Is he saying this? If he's saying this, then he probably knows something. You do have a point. I'll keep an eye on them. Too bad I didn't get to see those two. We should try and follow them in case...
What?
Okay, it's time to stop using your brain.
He's trying to make me stop thinking.
Raphael waves a hand in front of me. His expression becomes stern.
I told you that so your mind can take a break. It wasn't so you could throw yourself into another problem.
But, like a magician, he pulls out something to feed me.
Feed me? Excuse me? What? Oh.
He pulls out something to feed to me. I bite down, and a candy sweetness floods my mouth.
Right now, you're only allowed to think about one thing. One thing. Which is replenishing your energy before going to bed.
He just fed me a grape, guys.
It's just like the one Raphael card that I really wanted, where you feed him grapes and then you drop the grape and it goes all the way down his abs. And then he's like, go on then, pick it up. Oh, yeah, I don't have the card. Oh, it was such a good card. Oh! That's got your attention.
The nice music's playing.
Churning sea. Wait, churning sea? That did not make sense. Maybe the sweetness makes me drowsy. Hearing the churning sea, I vaguely remember resting my head on a pillow and closing my eyes. Before I realize it, I'm slowly falling asleep. The sound of the waves reverberates near my ears and slowly flows into my dark dream. Faint moonlight spills over the pitch black sea, carrying an ethereal chant from afar. I feel like I've been here before. As if sensing my arrival, the singing grows more peculiar and sad, as if it wants to convey something to me. An inexplicable sorrow stirs in my heart and mingles with nostalgia. I can't help but reach out to that elusive melody. Yet the waves surge, and the sea roars and swells under the howling winds. It's at that moment the song dissipates. It drowns in the raging torrents.
No, pretty music, come back. Did you guys want to see that Raphael card? He's wearing his bunny ears. Wait. Raphael. I don't have it. But it's this one! Look, you feed him grapes! And then he licks the grape juice off you! And then you drop the grape! And then it rolls! Sorry. Anyway. Oh, hi! I wasn't looking at anything. I promise Silas, hi. Look, he's wearing his wedding ring. I'm a loyal wife. He's judging! Zip it. Shh. 28%. 28% in a dream. The iPad that could. I think we just played 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you to Jewel Reef. We are gathered here today to celebrate the wedding anniversary of Mr. Maxwell and Miss Gabriella.
I want to double check if I did just play that though, because I'm struggling to keep track of this. Did I just play 6? Yeah, we did. Okay, we're on 7. Meow. Oh, if only my iPad would charge at the same time. I want to play Lads All Evening.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we
have prepared various means of transportation for your use. You may relax at your lodgings or explore the island. What's most notable about this island is the extraordinary blue hole situated at its center.
The what?
It's a rare marvel of the world.
The ocean's asshole is blue, confirmed?
The next day at noon, the yacht reaches the island. A middle-aged butler welcomes the guest.
Huge if true.
The ceremony will be held at 7 o'clock this evening. Transportation will be arranged to ensure all attendees can make it to the manor's banquet.
The butler guides each guest to the cars individually. With a smile, he turns his attention to us.
Do you need anything, sir?
We're good, thank you. He's feeling a little land sick. Raphael leans against my arm. He raises an eyebrow and reveals a slightly disgruntled expression.
I have a headache because someone had me appreciating the sea breeze with her late into the night.
does that mean?
It's normal for sea creatures to have allergies to land. I understand.
Maybe you should stop trying to understand.
At that moment, it's as if a delicate string tightens around my heart. A faint tremor ripples through me. I turn around to see several Gaston guards escorting a safe. Behind me, they pass by. The jewelry. There's definitely something off about it. Unfortunately, my hunches aren't enough to justify a proper investigation into the jewelry. I still need to figure out how to get accurate data on the jewelry with my watch. Once I have that, the association can officially start an investigation on Maxwell. Confronting these guards head-on isn't impossible, but cleaning up the mess that would come after will be troublesome.
Chill out. Once we're at the banquet, she'll wear the jewelry. You'll have plenty of opportunities to get close to it then.
I can only hope. Wait, do you have telepathy or something? How did you know what I was thinking?
Is it really that hard to guess?
No.
A car appears and stops right in front of us. Raphael opens the door. He grabs my shoulder and turns me around.
Save the challenges for tonight. We're on an island vacation. Are you really going to spend the whole time frowning?
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Do you know where we can find the best view on this island? Can you take us there?
Before I can refuse, Raphael gently pushes me into the car. Didn't you have a headache? Now you're fine? He immediately rests his head on my shoulder.
Nope.
Nope. Nuh-uh. Look! It's the blue hole! More better known as the ocean's asshole. There it is.
The driver proves himself to be very diligent. He takes us to a tranquil place by the sea. Raphael and I walk on the grassland. One side is an expanse of lush vegetation, and the other is the azure sea. The underlying anxiety in my heart slowly dissipates, perhaps soothed by the breathtaking scenery.
I heard about this rare blue hole before. We gotta check it out to make this trip worthwhile, don't you think?
I can't. Ugh. Don't say blue hole. Please! Raphael, please.
You said you needed my help. However, you didn't do anything on the yacht. That means your real goal is related to the island.
Not bad. You want to keep going and guess what I'm aiming for?
I start to think. There's one thing that Raphael is particularly interested in, then... This place is related to Lemuria. They say time works in magic or everything. They say time works its magic on everything. Who knows? Maybe this tiny island was once a small garden in Lemuria, thousands or millions of years ago.
I can't say for sure if it was a Lemurian garden, but... Many years ago, this place was part of the ocean.
I knew it. It was the ocean's asshole. I told you. Quick history lesson. Lemuria is where he came from. Because he's a merman, he's a Lemurian. And then there's a Bond story where you see his, like, scales and stuff, and I'll play it at some point. And that's when you find out, you're a mermaid! Oh my god! Anyway.
He crouches down and separates a small cluster of grass to unveil the rugged, rocky surface below.
Look, these are traces left behind by a coral reef.
I crouch down next to him. I look closely, but I can't make out anything.
It's been eroded over the years, so it's not obvious anymore. Once upon a time, in an era beyond anyone's wildest imagination, this place wasn't covered with grass. Coral reefs stretched as far as the eye can see. Shells and countless sea creatures, like fish, shrimps, and crabs, used to call it home. Distant and intriguing, the land was a realm of unfathomable mystery to them.
Well...
But in the end, their once familiar homeland turned into the strangest of worlds.
His tone is light, tinged with an elusive emotion. His words are carried away by the sea breeze as soon as they leave his lips.
Why are you just standing there? You don't want to keep walking?
Oh, I wanted to look at you. Are you thinking about your homeland? Oh, and I still need to play his myth, so I don't 100% know. But basically in each of the myths, they're quite tragic because either they die or MC dies most of the time. There's like a sacrifice involved, okay? But in order to like, I haven't played this myth, so I don't know. I don't want to be told just in case I ever play it one day. But he sacrifices the entire, I think he sacrifices Lemuria in order to be with her. And that's why he lives with such regret about what happened to Lemuria. I think. He's proper down bad. And in your past life, you were his bride. You were his bride. Just to let you know. There's even more heartbreak. She forgets everything. And then she slowly has crumbs of remembering things. But, I just wanted to look at you.
It's nothing. I wanted to look at you for a bit.
Get a better view. Nice.
I see. Well, you can look all you want.
Thanks, maybe I will. I want to ask about his Lemuria, actually. I should have asked about Lemuria. Oh well.
We walk along the coast. As afternoon sunlight dims, the sea breeze becomes slightly cooler. With every step we take, the terrain gradually ascends. Out of the corner of my eye, the dock we arrived at earlier has turned into a distant white speck. Looking down, I notice the rocky tidal flat where a small boat is beached on the shore. Is that supposed to be a decoration?
Judging by its structure, it looks like an antique from a few centuries back, but it's in good condition. The main sail and jib are intact, and the hull looks fine. Once it hits the water, it'll be gliding through the waves.
At the very least, it's more reliable than that boat we took to Hat Island. Raphael clears his throat and looks away. He pretends to be nonchalant about it. Smiling, I meet his gaze. Speaking of which, don't you think we have quite a strong connection with boats and islands and all that? The last time we were on an island, we basically got shipwrecked and ran into some wanderers. Who knows what sort of surprises are waiting for us?
I guess there's a lack of faith, huh?
It's only natural given our past experiences. Take this moment, for example. You said you'll show me the blue hole. Sorry. Show me the blue hole. Damn it. You said you'd show me the ocean's asshole. But we've only seen flowers, plants, and rocks. God.
Whoa, easy there, cutie. Look.
Cutie.
Look.
I'm a visual learner, by the way.
Arrived.
Oh, what? Sorry, huh? I didn't. Oh god, it's playing the sexy music.
Different from the coastline earlier, a blue sea appears before me. A massive blue... God damn it. A massive blue hole is nestled beneath this circular cliff, where the sea seems to have ceased flowing, transforming into a mesmerizing blue gem. Peering down from the edge, I feel like I'm looking straight at the deep sea see's soulful eye. Or its asshole.
Watch where you're going. Don't let it lure you in.
I'm pretty sure in one of his myths he kicks you off a cliff. Yeah, he does actually. He does. You literally do that exact thing and look over a cliff and then he kicks you into it. He goes, bye, and he I don't know the context! I don't know the context, I just know it happens. Or he pushes you. Raphael grabs my arm and pulls me back.
Well, Maxwell picked a decent venue. This is actually the best spot to view the blue hole.
I look into the distance and spot a cluster of mansion-like buildings on the lower land across from us. A few figures can be seen. Waiters are preparing for the banquet. It's beautiful. No wonder Maxwell chose this place for his wedding anniversary.
It's not just beautiful.
He picks up a small stone and throws it. It lands on the edge of the blue hole before vanishing into the blue depths. The blue depths. Sucked it up! Sorry.
The oxygen levels are super low in the blue hole, and light can't even reach it. Barely anything can live there. So, over time, all sorts of rumors about it began to emerge. Some say the blue hole is a gateway to another world. Others believe it hides countless treasures.
People tend to have a wild imagination when it comes to unreachable locations.
But there's not any concrete evidence to debunk these rumors. An unimaginable secret might be hidden in this blue hole.
Stop saying it, Raphael! Raphael turns his attention to the blue hole. God damn it! His clothes billow in the wind, and he looks like a bird ready to take to the skies. As if at any moment he's about to dive straight into the profound dark blue abyss. An inexplicable tremor reverberates from the depths of my heart. Yet, I'm not sure if Raphael's words or a distant call from under the sea caused it. Oh boy. I need to see what percentage my iPad's on, because we might need to charge it for like a crumb of a minute. Guys, it's on 17%. I think we can do it. It's 7 p.m. The ceremony for the wedding anniversary takes place as scheduled, in front of the manor near the blue hole. Oh, Vinny, thank you for gifting Siren a sub. That's very kind. I appreciate it. Thank you. Amidst the gasps, applauses, and cheers, Maxwell presents the jewelry to his beloved wife, Gabriella. Oh, and for gifting yours a sub. That's awfully kind. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wearing a mask, I hide with Raphael in the crowd, listening to Maxwell passionately recounting how he first met his wife.
The gemstones used in the jewelry are from the place where they fell in love with each other. Talk about being hopelessly lovey-dovey.
There were many rumors about why Maxwell bought it. Turns out, he had a romantic reason. But it's also disappointing in a way.
However, this is only part of my gift.
Someone gave him a microphone! Yay! He's reverbed.
Gabriella, what I truly want to give you is this island.
What? As soon as Maxwell finishes speaking, fireworks explode in the night sky and cast a colorful glow upon our surroundings. Under this radiance is the blue hole. As it emits a faint light, the water's surface shimmers like a precious gemstone.
They say this blue hole is a rare wonder of the world. Not only is it this island's heart, but it's also the sea's.
Asshole. He didn't finish the sentence. I finished it for him.
My wife entrusted me with her precious, pure heart. And so, I was given the gift of experiencing the best love in the world.
Wow.
That's why I'd like to offer her the world's most precious, purest heart. This island's official name is Gabriella's Atoll.
Bro.
The fireworks become increasingly more magnificent and dazzling, accompanied by joyful laughter and applause. Gabriella, who's brimming with happiness, tightly holds her husband's hand. The jewelry she's wearing around her neck is even more brilliant.
Don't ogle so much. Even a mask can't hide how you're eyeing the jewelry.
I'm trying to come up with a conversation starter for when I approach her later.
This is easy. Just say, Gabriella, your love story was so moving. I would be honored to hear more about it.
Wow. I don't think that's enough to earn her trust.
Remember, to Maxwell and his wife, you're the girlfriend of Yosef's illegitimate kid.
Wow.
With such a complex background, it's pretty clear that our love story is filled with obstacles. So, it's only natural for you to admire the romance between Maxwell and Gabriella. She might even pity you.
Wow.
Raphael, did you work as an actor before? How are you able to easily slip into any role?
He's versatile. Talented fishy.
Raphael adjusts my mask that's slightly askew. He softly chuckles.
Go. If you don't move now, someone else will snatch this opportunity.
I take a deep breath, clutch the hem of my dress, and walk to the center of the crowd where Gabriella is.
Run.
Over half an hour later...
How was it?
There weren't any energy fluctuations. Away from the lively manor, a large serene plain rests on the slope near the blue hole. Disappointed, I sit down on the grass. My gaze is fixed on the almost still seawater with the blue hole. My sigh soars into the air, releasing me from the weight of my emotions. Even when I sensed it, in every way possible, and scanned it with my watch, the jewelry showed no abnormalities. Never mind. Captain Jenna said that finding the protocores would be a long-term struggle. I can't progress as smoothly as I hoped. I'll treat this as an island vacation.
I haven't even started comforting you, and you're already coming to terms with it?
How were you gonna do that? I'm willing to listen to your plan. Raphael props up his chin in his hand. It appears as if he's lost in thought for a moment.
I haven't made up my mind yet, you know. But maybe this will cheer you up?
He takes out something from inside his coat. It's a small bundle of... sparklers?
Take one.
Okay! His fingertip glows. Before my very eyes, small fireworks blossom from it. I can't help but laugh. Raphael, I discovered one of your new skills. You always manage to pull out something unexpected from your coat. How many surprises are you hiding?
Not a lot. These are all I have.
He's honest. He ignites the remaining sparklers and passes them to me. In my hand, they magically transform into a dazzling bouquet. Seemingly attuned to my mood, the sea breeze subsides and allows the sparklers to glow until they flicker out. Then, it rises with the tide. Let's go. It's about time we head back.
Shh.
I'm shushed. A serious look appears on his face. As he turns away, taking my hand, he swiftly guides me to a nearby rock.
We have company.
What? What the? Seeing his wary expression, I hold my breath and write my question on the rock with my finger. Maxwell? He shakes his head. After a minute or two passes, I hear voices that are moving towards us.
We're ready. It won't be long before things get chaotic.
When the time comes, head to Maxwell's private collection room. It's in the southeast corner. Find it while I stay in the manor too.
These voices. They are those people from Ever. Are they scheming something because Maxwell refused to give up the island? On the rock, I write the question, Ever? Raphael nods.
If only Maxwell sold the island to us. Then we wouldn't have to go through all this trouble.
Weren't you listening to the higher-ups? The stuff that's hidden on this island is very important. It can't end up with the wrong people.
What is this stuff exactly? Do you want to share your big secret with me?
Who's there?
Uh-oh. Flames encircle the two. Raphael approaches them slowly. One step at a time, I grab my firearm. Are you going to explain yourselves? Or would you rather have a thoughtful discussion at the Hunters Association?
Good, thank you so much! Someone's welcome back, I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well.
They clench their teeth and refuse to speak. And just when I'm about to make... Oh, no.
I feel that my iPad gonna shit itself. Battery, yeah, hold on.
Each other. Talk about being hopelessly lovey-dovey.
Meow, 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 meow.
That's this.
How some people play the main story.
Don't ogle. This is easy. Just say, Gabriella, your love story was so moving. I would be honored to hear more about it. Remember,
I promise I'm not trying to touch
his
his PP, I'm just trying to skip the
It's
story.
such a complex background. It's pretty clear that our love story is filled with obstacles. So it's only natural for you to admire
Blue
the
hole!
Maxwell and Gabriella. She might even pity you. Go. If you don't move now, someone else will snatch this opportunity.
Blue hole! Blue hole! Blue hole!
How was it? I haven't... Take one.
Blue hole!
Not a lot.
Go! Go!
Shh. We have company.
Oh shit. Okay, there we go. We're on a schedule here.
If only Maxwell sold the island to us. Then we wouldn't have to go through all this trouble.
Ugh. What if they kissed by Blue Hole? That'd be kind of slay. Honestly, I'd love that.
Weren't you listening to the higher-ups?
Okay.
What is this stuff exactly?
Who's there?
I think this is where we got to. They clench their teeth and refuse to speak. And then, when I'm about to make another injury... Injury? About to injure them again. Inquiry. Inquiry. I don't know how to say it. I sense a powerful surge of metaflux. Raphael, a wanderer is about to appear.
I should not have had that glass of wine.
My watch sounds the alarm, which coincides with the violent tremors that shake the sea. I hurry towards the... the blue hole! But Raphael blocks my way.
Before we continue, I need to ask you something. Do you like treasure hunts?
Yeah? I do. But what is that? How is that related to the Wanderer?
Then this adventure won't disappoint you.
Okay. Was there really no other name for it? I don't even think if there even is a better name for it. The blue hole, or the deep crevice, the blue pit. I don't know. They all sound like euphemisms for butthole, bro. I don't. Ugh, anyway.
Recalling the rumors he mentioned in the afternoon about the treasure in the blue hole, unease washes over me. The Azure Well? Oh no, man. The people at Infold obviously do not have as a creative mind as you do, Yulifish. We need to get you a job there. ASAP. On the writing team. Surely there could have been another name for this blue hole. Team, come on. The ocean's toilet. Yup. Oh, I've lost track of what I was reading. The blue hole. Okay, unease washes over me. You're going to look for that treasure?
The wind's getting stronger because of the high tide. It's the perfect time for a treasure hunt. Let's go.
Not the ocean, sea. Let's go, Raphael. Let's dive into the ocean, sea. Oh my god, we are actually going into the... We're actually going in. I don't want to go. You're coming in. Come here. We're going in. He holds me in his arms and rushes to the shore. The waves intensify and slowly engulf everything I can see. Meanwhile, a terrifying behemoth reveals itself in the center of the... God damn it. Oh no! A behemoth? That's what I call my poops. Yep. Same in full. Then we fight it. Then we flush the toilet. There we go. We're really underwater. The protofield disappeared. In the depths of the dark blue sea. I thought I was gonna say something else though. Light sporadically flashes. Struggling to keep my eyes open, I can't find my way. I think we fell straight into the blue hole. Oh no! We fell in! I can't say it with a straight face. I think we fell straight into the blue hole. I can't. I'm running out of iPad battery, I can't laugh. I think we fell straight into the blue hole. I'll swim towards the light and see where it leads. That's what my poops tell themselves when I'm shitting on the toilet. I'll swim towards the light and see where it leads, bro.
Don't swim. Stop. Now turn your head.
What? Raphael! I do as he says. However, trying to turn while underwater is surprisingly difficult. A familiar warmth suddenly cradles the back of my head. Strands of hair gracefully drift into my view, and they're followed by a gentle kiss. Kiss me. He kissed me! He kissed me! He kissed me! Try what? My steady breathing is accompanied by the faint fragrance of fresh sea salt. We kissed inside the blue hole. Kissing in the hole is better than kissing by the hole. I'll take it. My steadying breathing is accompanied by the faint fragrance of fresh sea salt. It permeates my entire being. I'm taken aback. I can breathe. I'm not even choking on water. Wow!
Do you also want to see if your tears can turn into pearls?
He's so funny. Last daddies! Yeah!
We just meet out with Raphael inside the ocean's asshole. It's wild. When the Shape of Water. I love Raphael, he's great. I should play Love and Deep Space more after I've had a glass of wine. This is wild. I'm having the best time of my life. The time of my life. Sorry. First kiss inside the primordial sea. Wouldn't have it any other way with Raphael, honestly.
Raphael carefully runs his fingers across the area around my eyes. He instantly conjures up a thumb-sized flamula, like a magician pulling a rabbit out of a hat.
The tide is rising. Come on, let's find my treasure.
Treasure, but I'm right here, love heart. It's part of my lad's holy trinity. Let's go. I love Raphael. I'm Silas Gullypot, but I love all of these guys. I can't help but kick my feet whenever I play anything to do with Raphael, though. He's so cute. I love him.
The little fish affectionately rubs its belly against Raphael's tips, might I say. With a flick of its tail, it swims towards the depths of the blue hole.
God damn it! I can't stop laughing. Stop saying blue hole and fold. It just makes me think of the ocean's asshole. Stop. Stop it.
As if it were our guide.
It has to be intentional. You know, it has to be. It has to be.
Is there really a hidden Lemurian treasure at the bottom?
Only the undercurrent beneath the high tide and the tiniest fish know its location.
I playfully poke the flamula, swimming next to me. Unafraid, it swims closer and nuzzles my cheek. Why is the flamula sillier than the one outside? It doesn't even have a sense of caution. I think she's talking about the one that we gave to Raphael at the very beginning of the game chat. Write that down. Write that down.
It's not the fish's fault. It only dares to come close because you have a familiar scent.
Oh.
Are you talking about when you kissed me?
Oh.
Obviously, it's not just because of that.
Important. I think it's because of his myth that I don't own, and I want to bite a wall because of it.
As we head deeper into the blue hole.
Stop! Stop! Stop it! Stop it! My God, this stream feels like a fever dream. I've not streamed this late in so long. Oh my God, I've had a glass of wine. The game keeps saying blue hole. Stop. Please. Do not take a shot every time this game says blue hole. It's just, my God. As we head, oh, I have to read it again. Oh my God, no, I keep laughing. I can't not laugh. I need to like hold my mouth. As we head deeper into the blue hole. It doesn't help that the game keeps taking us deeper into the blue hole. Stop. How deep can we go?
As we head deeper into the blue hole, the undercurrents become more and more intricate.
Was that a fart? I heard a fart. I heard bubbles.
The light has disappeared. In Raphael's palm, a small flame materializes. It casts a gentle glow while fish playfully swim around it.
We're close to the entrance.
Okay. Have we not gone past the entrance? We are inside the hole after all. Is he tooting?
Ugh. I'm like sweating. This is awful. A force surges through the water. My heartbeat quickens, and I soon find myself tightly gripping Raphael's hand.
Are you scared?
Yeah. I mean, no. I shake my head. I try to peer into the depths of the darkness, with the help of Raphael's firelight. However, I can't find the source of that mysterious force. Good news. Our target is probably in the same place.
And the bad news?
My diving knowledge is limited. The deeper we go, the stronger the undercurrent gets. How deep do we need to be? Exactly?
After we follow
Into
the
this-
surging
into
tide
this
and
hole?
pass through
The
a
blue
crevice,
hole?
we'll reach a hidden fjord.
Pause a crevice! Dear Lord.
The undercurrent in the crevice will be even more chaotic. Make sure to hold on to me tightly when the time comes.
Okay. Oh, going in, lads. Suddenly, the undercurrent becomes stronger. It propels me forward wildly. Whoa! When we come to a stop, we find ourselves in a deeper part of the sea. In serene darkness, a gentle light emanates below. It grows brighter, only to dim. It's reminiscent of an aging heart's unhurried rhythm.
This is the island's cornerstone. It once bore the weight of Lemuria's past and future.
Whoa. We slowly descend to the source of the light. Eventually, soft yet firm ground touches my feet. The flammula approaches Raphael's flame. It vanishes at his feet, and the fire disappears. The faint light fades, only to flare up again. Hi. This...
It's part of Lemuria's long-lost Tome of the Sea God.
Sea God! Under a tender radiance, the crimson seaweed on the seabed comes to life. They resemble a field of fire. We stand on a massive, thick stone slab. The engravings on the surface are the light source. Those glowing marks look like symbols. Legend has it that the Tome of the Sea God contained prophecies about Lemuria's future.
But this part speaks of oblivion, not the future.
Are you referring to how the world forgot about Lemuria's history?
It's not just that. There's also power. Those who borrowed power from the sea, but traded in the end.
Oof. God, I wish I had his myth. I want to play it so bad to understand this. Is it because he betrayed? He borrowed the power and he then betrayed the sea? I have so many questions. I need Raphael Gullies to lock the fuck in and educate me, because I need help. Or I don't know. I really want to play God of Tides. I want his card, and I didn't manage to pull it. And I didn't manage to pull Zane's either. I'm so upset. I just can't spend money. Anyway, sorry.
They mistook the sea's tolerance for submission and forgot about its cruelty. But I remember, and I will reclaim this forgotten power.
Well, maybe not then. I don't know. Looks like that's where Looks like that's where I come in, huh? What do you need me to do? Raphael takes my hand as he materializes a dagger.
Only those who have a bond with the sea god can awaken the tome.
Oh.
I need you to bear with me for a moment.
I'm bearing with. I'm sat. You're taking my blood. The dagger grazes my fingertip. A drop of my blood is quickly sealed in a tiny bubble that falls onto the vibrant red seaweed. The distant roar of a tsunami echoes in my mind, accompanied by immense glowing symbols swirling and materializing. They pierce my body and ascend. Fragmented images that are bathed in a golden glow and a childlike voice break through the haze. They flood my mind.
You awakened me.
Baby Raphael! Whose memory is this?
Hey, are you listening?
Hey! Hey!
I'm not stranded. It's the waves. They're just too strong. Where I come from, if you say you like someone's scales, that means you like them.
He's so cute. That means you like them.
You humans are bold. We've only known each other for a day, and you're already thinking about our next meeting.
Wow. We're having flashbacks. Our memories.
Remember, we'll see each other again at this spot next year.
Oh, and I guess MC didn't remember and she didn't go back to that spot next year, lol.
This bond means you'll definitely come back to me. I'll always wait for you.
Oh, I feel bad. Is she forgotten?
Then I, too.
She forgot it. Damn.
The waves seep away these fragmented memories. A cold breeze tinged with the scent of seaweed caresses my face, and I struggle to open my eyes. Raphael. Golden symbols pulsate with immense power. They surge into Raphael's body. With his eyes tightly shut and his face pale, he collapses into my arms. Raphael! A Flamula swims past me, its tail leaving behind a trail of bubbles. My gaze follows it to the crevice found on the fjord's cliff. I should have listened to how he said it. As a shield of golden light blocks the turbulent seawater around us, I tightly hold on to Raphael and swim toward the crevice. Sorry.
Come on, the little iPad that could. We're getting to the source. 37%. We're getting there. We can do this. We can finish Raphael's. We can do it.
We leave the blue hole.
Stop laughing!
We leave the blue hole via a narrow gap in the seabed. When we resurface, we find ourselves in the ocean. There's a small island in the distance. A nearby ship gently rocks with the waves. It looks as if it's been waiting for a long time. Boarding the ship's hold, I look at its old mast and sails. I know this is the same ship that ran aground on the island.
You okay, Golly Pop? How are you doing, princess?
Raphael, are you okay?
Yeah.
He's fine. After the Tome of the Sea got activated, what happened exactly? I remembered something. When I returned to you, you were already... Raphael leans against the deck and sits. With his elbow bent, he props himself up.
I said I'll give you an answer.
I'm excited for this part that's about to happen.
Give me like a minute to...
Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Princess!
What's wrong? Did you get hurt?
Show concern.
No.
Uh-oh.
Scales?
This couldn't be considered gentle. It's getting...
Uh-oh.
Stay back.
going on? Raphael? Struggle! I'm struggling! Ah!
A follower, or just a lowly sacrifice?
You don't recognize me anymore? Oh, it's so good.
Death, when the storm surges from the deep sea.
Raphael, snap out of it!
Sea god awakens. I have no need for traitors.
Resonate. I order you to stop! Snap out of it! Whoa. Whoa, he got possessed by the sea god. Whoa.
You.
Hello. Oh. He's smelling me. Aw. Welcome back, princess! See, all that wouldn't happen if we just didn't go into the ocean's asshole. The ocean's asshole changes you. Sorry. The danger of the blue hole. Do you know who I am, Raphael?
Of course.
Struggling, I sit up and lean back against the cabin wall. I give Raphael a once-over. There aren't any scales or weird things. This is the Raphael I know.
Don't worry, I'm fine. Look.
He holds his hand out to me. The fragment in his palm emits a shining light that tugs at my heartstrings. An ether core fragment.
I think it was embedded in the tome. I was drawn to its power. It seems like we both received a gift from the tome of the sea god. But there's always a price to pay for something like that.
Oh boy. The waves lap gently against the hull and occasionally splash us. I wipe the seawater off my face and look at the murky ocean. This price you have to pay. What is it? Do you need to be a sacrifice? Or the sea god?
The dead deep sea and the sea god's power have been awakened.
This is probably going to be quite important later. Maybe. I don't know what's going to happen after the main story update, but I'm assuming it might be Xavier and Raphael. Noted.
And since I accepted its power, I must answer its call.
Damn.
Even if certain futures have a predetermined end, I can't refuse.
The ocean pushes the old ship. Exhausted, Raphael rests in my arms and closes his eyes. I look down at him. My heavy heart is drenched, as if the wind and rain worked tirelessly to drown it. Does that apply to your future as well? He's eeping. The sails rustle, and we are carried deeper into the darkness. The boundless ocean is extraordinarily quiet tonight.
Oh, the sea god awakened inside the blue hole. Nice one.
We got this. We got this. After returning from Jewel Reef, I submit the unknown protocore fragment to the Association. While waiting for the analysis results, I receive an unexpected call from the Special Operations team about a new discovery. I sent a package?
Yes, you're the sender, and the mailing address says Jewel Reef. Inside it was a small device that was soaked in seawater.
The photo I get reveals a drenched, palm-sized metallic disc.
After analyzing the trace elements in the seawater it contained, we saw that they were a perfect match with the ones found in Jewel Reef's blue hole.
Yup.
And upon further examination, we noticed there was a radio frequency chip capable of attuning to metaflux fluctuations.
Look, after this, I think we're not gonna hear any more of the blue hole, okay? No one will mention the blue hole incident, okay? It can forcefully induce energy fluctuations. I have a feeling the incident from that day wasn't a coincidence.
The technology behind this is highly intricate, and currently, only ever, the leading authority in protocore energy technology has managed to achieve it.
Ever, write that down! But take care, Nozick, have good sleeps. I'll be wrapping up soon, so we're about to finish the Raphael story. Thanks for joining us. Ever. Again.
However, it still has some limitations. For example, it can't be remotely activated, so...
The person who activated it must have been at the banquet. While I can acquire the guest list of the Association's intelligence network, I still choose to visit White Sand Bay. He's the only one who could send this item that was salvaged from the sea. He even used my name when handing it over to the Association. Raphael. For the entire morning, dark clouds covered the sky. Heavy and gray, they almost touch the waves' crests as I look at them from a large window. The sound of a pencil against paper faintly resounds. The house's owner treats the news as nothing more than background noise.
Many
Background
guests
music.
have gone missing from the island. Their current whereabouts remain unknown. The venue of the banquet, Jewel Reef, has been sealed off. There will be a further investigation into the...
The news report doesn't have any notable details. I walk over to Raphael and lean down to look at his sketch. The intricate lines outline fish and clusters of coral. The shadow lurking in the cave's depths appear to be harboring secrets. I stare at the shadow, as if compelled by an unseen force. I murmur to myself. No! Stop! Stop it. They're in the blue hole. Hi!
It's possible.
My words don't form a coherent sentence, yet Raphael understands and responds with a nonchalant chuckle.
Getting lost in the allure of treasure they yearned for half their lives. It might be a sweet dream for them.
You know who those missing people are.
You also saw them.
Meeting his gaze, I'm silent for a moment. They're from Ever. There's no doubt that they've created the device to lure in wanderers, but I don't have the chance to question the motives of those people who were involved.
Compared to those who willingly entered the blue hole, aren't you here for something more important?
You don't have to call us out like that, like we willingly entered the blue hole. Thank you, Raphael. Of course, that package.
Yeah, I figured as much. Maybe it can bring you closer to the truth you're seeking. As for the other thing, if you want to talk about that forgotten promise, you don't need to bring it up now. The weather's so bad today, and I'm not in the mood for a tragedy, you know. Why don't we talk about something cheerful instead? Though
the details of my encounter with Raphael remain hazy, I I managed to retrieve a few fragmented, vague memories. I don't know. During that year, I fell into a deep sleep for three or four days due to a high fever. When I woke up, I lost a lot of memories. My meeting with Raphael happened to occur before I got sick. Raphael sighs and puts down his paintbrush.
You don't think I'm avoiding this topic because I'm trying to run away from it, right? You want to say you forgot a lot of things from your childhood because of reasons, but you're worried it'll come off as you not wanting to take responsibility.
Are you sure you don't have telepathy? Did you actually go to the beach to wait for me?
Are you asking about the year after that? Or every year after that?
No! Oh! Bro was down bad. Oh, Raphael.
Observing my expression, Raphael appears somewhat resigned. Then he suddenly pokes my forehead.
You don't need to feel bad about it. I'm not dumb enough to actually wait for you every year, you know.
Oh, okay.
But I did think about how to settle the score with you.
Raphael stands up and gently pushes me into a chair.
Whoa.
He places my hand on his chest in a half-joking, half-serious manner.
The power within the Tome of the Sea God will protect everything that belongs to the sea. This includes our bond.
Okay.
If you can't let it go, why not just order me now not to hold a grudge over what happened back then?
Looking into his eyes, I realize he's sincerely asking me to do it.
It shouldn't be used like that. Yeah, they have like a bond where he can't like disobey her orders or something. Meow. It shouldn't be used like that.
While I don't fully understand it yet, I'm pretty sure our bond shouldn't be used like that. You said that I would definitely come back to you, and you'd always wait for me.
Does our promise still mean something to you then?
Oh. Poke.
According to the weather forecast, there will be a storm today. Everyone's been advised not to leave home unless it's absolutely necessary.
But you came here.
Because I know you're waiting for me.
Aww.
Raphael breaks into a smile and takes my hand into his palm. The heavy downpour descends, carrying with it a majestic force that seeks to wash away all remnants of the past. The surging waves crash against the shore. Sea spray soars as if there is a fierce battle between the sky and the ocean. But in the end, rainwater and seawater will find their way back to each other. They will return to how they were before they parted ways.
We finished it. Yeah! We finished Raphael's story branch. So next time, we can do Zane's or Xavier's. I think we'll do Xavier's next, and we'll save Zane's for last. That sound good? Just for the moment, I'll put it on. Put it on Xavier's. There's my cutie patootie.
I knew you were there for a while. No need to pretend you just got here.
Okay. Do you want to see my new relax time?
A surprise? My eyes are closed. I'll just get it. The look on your face is the real surprise.
married woman. Yippee! Yippee! Well, guys, it's been real. I'll end my VOD here.